Sometimes the hardest thing to do is wake up. It is so easy to roll over and keep sleeping.
Wake up now.
Billions of people around the world are finally waking up to climate change.
What's the problem?
The problem, you ask? It's becoming a disaster outside. Haven't you noticed that we've had a drought for years? No rain and the fish are dying. The plants are dying. There's not enough water for the farmers to grow the food we need to eat.
We are also having problems around the world with huge hurricanes, massive flooding, and terrible storms. The climate is a mess. We are the animals that are dying. We're dying because of global warming. I hope that you're happy.
Scientists say that 30% of all animals would go extinct in the end of our lifetime because of global warming.
Global warming? I thought that was just a bad dream.
It is a bad dream, but it's something that's really happening. Let me tell you about it.
And we keep sleeping. But eventually, we're going to have to wake up. And when we do, we might not like the world we see outside. Instead of fresh air and water, we're surrounding ourselves with pollution and waste. We burn through millions of barrels of fossil fuels every day to support our lifestyle. And we emit tons of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. In outer space, the sun produces radioactive rays and sends them into Earth's atmosphere. Some of those rays get absorbed into the Earth's surface, causing the whole world to heat up. Some of the rays get reflected back into space. But the more CO2 builds up in the atmosphere, the more radiation that's trapped inside. This is called the greenhouse effect. Throughout history, Earth's temperatures have risen and fallen, but the greenhouse effect keeps temperatures relatively even. That is until the Industrial Revolution, when we've started to pump more and more CO2 in the atmosphere. Now temperatures are going out of control, causing the whole climate to go haywire. That causes droughts to get worse in Africa, floods and tsunamis to get worse in India, and melting ice caps causing sea levels across the entire world to rise.
Let me get this straight. Global warming means that the Earth's temperature is rising and going up, and that's all caused by CO2 or carbon dioxide going into the air?
That's right. The Earth is warming up, just like the inside of your car on a hot day. A little bit of heat is good, but it's getting too hot too fast. It's amazing, but warming up the Earth and the ocean by 1 to 2 degrees is causing big problems for the Earth. We have to try to stop runaway global warming before it's too late.
What can we do about this problem?
What can we do about the problem, you ask? We can be a part of the solution. The biggest cause of CO2 is from our cars and trucks. So if we bike or walk or take the bus or BART, we can be a part of the solution.
The second biggest cause of CO2 is by manufacturing stuff. The more stuff we manufacture, the more pollution we make. If we can buy less stuff, then we become part of the solution.
Take this juice box, for example. It took me less than a minute to finish it, and now it goes into the landfill. When it was manufactured, it caused pollution, and now it will never go away. This Go-Gurt has the same problem. It was used once, and now it can't even be recycled.
If we can buy things that we can use over and over and pack our lunch in a reusable container, we can be part of the solution.
Another really important way to help our environment is to use less electricity. Turn off extra lights. That'll save electricity.
Take shorter showers. That saves natural gas. And talk to your school and your parents about getting more solar panels so we can use the sun to make our electricity. Here are some more ways we can help solve global warming.
That's why it's up to us to do something about this issue. Here are 3 things you can do right now to help solve this problem and reduce your carbon footprint. That's how much energy you use every day. Number 1, reduce your energy use. Turn off all your appliances and lights when they're not being used and try to cut down on all of your electricity. Number 2, don't drive if you don't have to. If you're just going around a corner, use public transit, walk, or bike instead. Number 3, eat local. Mega stores like Walmart ship in their food from all over the world, emitting tons of greenhouse gases in the process. Go to your local farmer's market to purchase food that's grown locally and sustainably. Climate change is a huge problem, and it's going to take all of us working together to find a solution. By doing these 3 little things, you can be a part of that solution.
There's another really important thing we can do. We have to let the leaders of our world know that they have to step up and make some changes. They have to work together to come up with a solution that we can all agree to follow. It will take everyone on Earth to make a difference and turn global warming around.
You may have seen this poster around school. There's going to be a march in Oakland next Saturday. Everybody, parents and their kids, will be joining us to show support for global warming and telling the leaders of the world that they have to work together to stop global warming.
Headway School is participating in this march. It's called the Northern California Climate March, and it'll happen in downtown Oakland next Saturday.
It's a chance to show your support for the environment and let the world leaders know you care.
In December, there's going to be the biggest climate change conference in the world has ever seen. 20,000 people in 200 countries in the world are meeting in Paris to problem solve all around the world for all around global warming.
Headway students and families.
We're the Lower School Green Team, and we want you to do your part to help our planet.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
Ba-ba-da-ba.